This week on In Gear, a handcrafted Ferrari, yours for just over 20,000 ringgit. If you can afford it, check out our feature story. Then Gadget Nation on the Road takes a look at a different kind of electric vehicle. Following that, we'll go back to KL Auto for the verdict on Autofoam. And finally, Dino drives a car that he thinks is the best thing he has driven on the show. Find out why. So this is the kind of stuff that I see like when I walk past the store and I salivate looking at them. This beautiful 250 California Ferrari model. It looks gorgeous and it looks like something that I want to have in my room, right? You know, naturally. And then I come into the store and I look at it. Yes, it's extremely detailed in its execution. And then I look at the price tag. Come closer. Look at this. Yes, your eyes are not deceiving you. You are seeing 5 digits over there. That's 27,460 ringgit, the same price as a small Malaysian-made car. You can buy a small car that you can't really sit in. So to help me know more about this stuff and all the other stuff that we have in the store, we are with us Eugene Ho from Shoot Marketing.
Hi, Dino. Nice to meet you.
Welcome on In Gear.
Yep.
Now this show is all about guys who like cars and girls who like cars, and we know we will spend money on our rides and make it as gorgeous as we can. Yes. But I can buy another ride with the amount of money that I'm going to spend on this model here. Yep. So what's the magic?
The magic is the time spent on the car, actually.
The time spent on the car. It's not like I touch it and I become small and I can jump in.
Of course, you do see the 5-digit figure that you're paying for it, but this is actually a masterpiece. There are many efforts, you know, behind scene how they do the car.
Right.
So to begin with, you know, every time when they decided they want to do a model car, they use about 300 hours just to mold the car before a finishing touch. Everything is handmade. 300
hours.
Yes.
Per model car.
Per model car. That is only for the start, right? So once they have decided, okay, let's do a 250 California, what they need to do? They need to get the red paint from Ferrari. As you know, it's the exact same color from what you can get from a Ferrari.
Right.
Even you park it side by side, it's exactly the same. Yeah. So after that, another 6 designers and architects, they will group together and they will build the car to be sold. Now, to be sold models, they spend about 250 hours each model. Because of such exclusivity, we cannot sell it, you know, few thousand, few hundreds of the car. So they build individually models, averagely is 199 models.
Right.
Only for very special units like the Testarossa here, it's only 99 pieces in the world.
Right.
Yeah, this is the exclusivity that you're paying for it.
So I see. So the models itself actually are just, it's like you take the big car, you put it in a microwave oven, you shrink it, and it's here. Yep. It's actually right down to each and every detail.
Yes.
It's a replica through and through.
True and true replica. You can park your Ferrari side by side to it, it will look exactly the same. Even the tires that they use it here, right, it's the same tire they use on the exact Ferrari, only that the rubber mold that they have is a smaller piece.
I see,
That is the kind of details that they do.
And you have a range. It's not just this 250 California, you've got the Testarossa, and what else have you got here? Okay,
basically for models wise, we have a few models, but bear in mind these models are very exclusive and very special. If you see, most of our range is from Ferrari 250 series. Why? Because Ferrari is actually, the legacy of Ferrari begins with the 250. So this is a Ferrari 250 California. This is the first convertible car by Ferrari.
All right, that's right.
And this is the race car, the race Ferrari version, called Testarossa 250. Every single Ferrari fans or owner, they will know about this car. Every time when they come, they see the car, they just mesmerize about it, you know. And they wish us, of course, have a bigger one for them to ride on the street.
Of course. Well, but I mean, you know, that I think the 250 California has just reached auction sale records or
$7 million.
That's something something along those lines.
Yes. So besides this, the other range is a standard 250. Then we have the Bugatti Veyron. We even have a Porsche Golf. This is a babe. Every Porsche owner loves this car because in one of the Le Mans race previously when they raced, this car actually beat their opponents by 46 laps in 24 hours.
Wow, okay.
Without any damaging done with the car, any engine failure as well.
Right.
So for car owners, this is the ultimate machine.
And it's in Gulf livery, so again, so it's true to form.
Yep, it's true.
Okay.
Then we have, of course, the Ferrari F1.
This is
the 150.
Which year was this?
This one is 3 years back.
3 years
150.
back, right, okay.
This is to celebrate the unification of Italy for 150 years. That's why they came up with the 150 degrees. Yeah. Then we have, of course, the 458 Spider.
Spider.
So I think now this is the hottest car that everybody wants, is a 458. And of course, the 599 SA Aperta. This car is a bit more special because in the worldwide they are only selling very, very limited numbers.
Correct, yeah.
So customers will not be able to buy the real car. They come and get a smaller one to put in their room. Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about the company. I mean, this is Amalgam, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Amalgam.
Okay.
So and they not only make car models. They well, at least they didn't start making them. They did something else first.
Yeah. Okay. Amalgam is a company from UK. So the story starts when there's 4 very talented designers and so model makers. They join hands to build house architects, the models for houses, interior. So this is how they began. So 10 years into the business, they thought, they want more challenge. They want to try something new. That is where they start building model cars. So, F1, as we have just recently in Sepang, is one of the most famous motorsports in the world for so many years.
Right.
So they took one model car, they sell their ideas to each of the F1 teams, that you guys should have a mold of your own car. So that is where the story begins. So each of the companies, they start, buying the model cars for them.
Okay, so you've got, we've identified that they have cars, but they also have this wonderful looking helmets over here. So these are proper, real racing Stilo helmets, yeah?
These are Stilo helmets actually officiated by the FIA. So not to worry, these are safe.
Okay, but these are different, right?
Yeah, this as you look, it's very detailed and it looks really nice. This is Ruby. Ruby is actually from France. So how the story begins is there's this extreme bike maker. So he thought, helmets are so boring. So he get help from his friend in Japan, because Japan is always famous for their wow fashion, their designs and such. So they join hands together to create such beautiful helmets. But of course, these helmets, most of the people when they buy it, they do not wear it. They think that it's such a waste of
Gaya lah, it's to put like this lah, to put.
So they display it in their home, and it looks fantastic. Definitely very good looking.
But these are basically designer helmets. So what sets them apart design-wise? Okay,
what sets them apart is definitely on the details of what they do. If you can see from this helmet, you can see the finishing is really good, and also the leather in the internal part of it, it looks really, really fine. That's why customers that do not want to have sweats on the leather, so they just put it on display. Yeah.
But also there's this this spine here that basically makes it look completely different from regular helmets, right?
Yes. Basically, this spine is nothing special. It's mainly for a design and also to show people that when they see the spine, they know it's a Ruby.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a trademark.
That is the trademark lah. I see. Okay. Now this store, I mean, if from the outside you can see branding like Ferrari and Maserati and most of the car brands lah that you guys carry over here. So why the persuasion towards automotive goods?
Basically, what we are doing is especially to yourself, your Gila creator kind of person, because Gila creator kind of person, they will spend so much money on their car, just to look good on the road, and just to drive a little bit faster than the others. So this is why we have so many car brands. We want people to enjoy what they want. Because car enthusiasts will spend money to make themselves look good, and also for, it's just a self-happiness kind of thing. So that's why when we sell things, we sell very exclusive products. We want them to feel good. Yeah.
I see. Yeah. Okay, understood. Well, okay, we have one more product that we want to show, but this is, I don't even know how to begin describing it. Check this out.